Do you want to move on to the game show? We have a game show that we do here on the podcast.
Yes.
So it's called Good, Bad, or Insert Adjective Here, and it's still a working title, even though it's been a working title for about 6 to 8 weeks. But pretty much, it's basically Scott and I usually say things that ask each other like 2 or 3 things that we have to decide are either good, bad, or insert adjective here. I don't have anything written down because I didn't prepare for this part of the podcast.
I actually am prepared for this. I pre-made.
Yeah.
I love this game show. This is a fun game show.
How many do you have? Because I might just have you do all of them because I'm not going to come up. I might come up with something on the spot, but you might.
I have 3. All
right, that's good. That saves time. When we get more people, it just takes longer and more time consuming.
Okay, so let me start number 1.
Yes.
A few of you have lived in the city. Victoria, British Columbia, the capital of this province. As a city to visit or live, Jasmeen, I'm not sure if you've lived there ever before, but I know I've visited before and I have my opinions on it. Victoria, BC, good, bad, insert adjective here.
I'll let Eliza go first because I've seen Eliza in Victoria and I can.
I'm not the person to go first for this.
Okay. I'll say that Victoria is good because I love Victoria. I love Victoria as a place to live, as a place to visit. I think it's awesome. I think it's really cool. There's so much about it's so. Oh my god, it's so easy to navigate and get yourself around Victoria compared to Vancouver. If you know where you're if you know the roads and you know where you're going and where you have to go, it's so much easier to get around than in Vancouver. Love Victoria. Victoria is cool, and not just the girl who was on The Bachelor. Like the actual city is like really cool. So that's I'm gonna give a good thumbs up to Victoria, BC.
Okay. Objectively, I would give it a
No. No. Don't do that. Do not do that.
Wow.
Personally, I'm gonna go with old, maybe.
Okay.
Just the vibes I get there, the retirement community. It's just got that aging feel.
You would love Kelowna.
Oh God. No. Well, part of that is also like where you were living in Victoria. Well, weren't you in Saanich, Eliza? Like, weren't you more Saanich than actual Victoria? Like, you didn't even. You need to get downtown more. That was your problem. You didn't get down to the.
Oh, Ian.
Ian, did you go out while you're in Victoria?
Many times. I've been out many times.
Where was your favorite spot?
Probably upstairs.
Why did I never see you there? Oh my God.
No, the best part about upstairs. So, one lax game that I covered in Victoria. We went to where upstairs is. We went there. What's the place? Is that Darcy's that's right below it?
Yeah.
And we went to Darcy's first, and then I asked a couple of my buddies who I was with, I was like, what's upstairs? While we were in Darcy's and the music's going and we were having drinks, I asked what's upstairs, and it's like, upstairs. And it's just like, yeah, no, I get that, but like, what's upstairs? And it's just this really bad Seinfeld episode where it's just like, what's upstairs? And it's just like, upstairs. And it's just like, okay, I'm done. Upstairs in Darcy's actually like cool. I like Victoria.
So I apologize to listeners, but I do have a present for you, Ian. Look at this.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Oh, that's so cool.
That is my drawing of upstairs.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm so excited for that.
God. Oh, I'm so talented.
You've actually made my day with that.
That honestly worked out really well. I'm happy I put Victoria as one of my good baddies. That worked out.
That's so cool.
During the pandemic, I missed the club a little bit, so I was like, I'm gonna.
That's so sick.
What's the country bar down the road, like past Johnson Street? What's the country bar?
That's the Duke.
The Duke. Yes,
if I went to Duke, I would be there every week. Not every week.
That place was a little bit sketchier.
They play Taylor Swift though.
Sure, but I mean, like, wasn't it a more expensive cover charge and like it's not as good of a part of Victoria. Like,
I haven't been to the Duke, so I can't.
Okay, so the Duke is like what's that store that's I can't think of it. But anyways, it's so for Victoria people, it's like past Johnson Street Bridge on Government, I think that is, and then pretty much you go beyond that, and it's near. I think there's a Lordco.
I think the Victoria people know where it is.
Probably. Anyways, go check out the Duke if you're interested in country bars. If you just like a cool bar, I'd go to Darcy's or upstairs. Yeah, both slap.
Mean, do you have any thoughts on Victoria?
I've only been once, and I don't know. I haven't heard good things from Eliza, so I would say bad. And I would also say bad because Eliza lives there. Huh? I am very biased because I hate that she picked UVic. Like I tell her till this day, like we're going into 4th year, and I still say it. I'm like, I hate you for going there. So I think, yeah, I'm biased. So I would say bad.
Yikes.
I don't know if Jasmeen. I don't know if you'd like living in Victoria.
I think I've heard I wouldn't like it. From
It
what
depends-
like Eliza's like no.
No, it depends on where you live. Like Eliza's situation was a little bit different, but like if you actually like, I used to live in the uplands in Oak Bay when I lived in Victoria, which was obviously a way much nicer part of Victoria, and like a really like especially going down to the beach and hanging out on the beach on the summer days, like that rocks.
It was like
but-
a 5-minute walk, wasn't it? From your
yeah,
place?
5-10 minute walk to the beach from my place, which was pretty cool.
I
Don't-
lived in one of the nicest res buildings, and it was 5 minutes from the beach. Okay.
Well, you just go down you just go down Mackenzie, pretty much all the way fucking down the hill. Plus, I don't know if how Jasmeen would like take to the deer that are like.
Yeah, she's terrified.
Yeah, she would probably be terrified of the deer.
Yeah.
I could say that she wouldn't like it.
Scott,
Every person that lives there, like who knows me pretty well, says I wouldn't like it. So
Interesting.
all right, Scott, what's your next good, bad, or insert adjective here?
This one, I'm pretty sure all of you had this teacher in high school. And I'm gonna preface this. This is one of my favorite teachers in high school. So Mrs. Taylor, who taught English, for me, taught English 10, 11, and 12. Helped me, honestly, I learned more from her than I learned in first year English at university. That's not a joke, that's for real. So I owe like a lot of my like writing and like lab reports and stuff that I've done in school. I owe my success to her. So yeah, what are your thoughts on Mrs. Taylor? Because I'm pretty sure everyone has.
I just had it for grade 10. I just
Yeah.
had her 1 year in grade 10.
I had her for 2 years, grade 11 and 12.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think she was good. She was a good teacher for me for like
Yep.
the grade 10 I had. Yeah, she was very nice, very friendly. I didn't have to do dishes. That was the cool part, is that I didn't have to do dishes.
Good
I
job.
was that good of a student.
I would say she was good too. I think she always had like she was super organized,
Yeah.
and I really got along with her super well. So I was never like super close with her. Like that was like one teacher I never got super close with, but yeah, I think good.
Her classroom was also at, like the other end. I don't even remember whose
Yeah.
lockers were there. Like it wasn't a main classroom per se.
No.
So that was kind of a disappointing, because I like Miss Taylor was cool. I like good personality too, but just like hardly saw her because of the fact I didn't have her as a teacher. And
What, Ian, are you gonna like talk to her in the hallway if you saw her? She'd be like, why is this random person speaking to me? Like, she would definitely not remember you.
No.
Like, I'm sorry. Okay, like,
No,
okay, I'm so sorry.
People know Biggie. People
Yes, people
I'm
know
memorable
people.
to people. People know
No,
Biggie.
I'm not saying it like that, but I'm like, okay, if you had her in grade 10, you ran into her when we were in grade 12, very high chance she doesn't remember who you are. And very fair. of her.
She also had Neil too. Like she taught Neil.
Oh.
But I mean, a hello goes a long way. Like just saying.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, Ian. I'm really sorry.
No, that's all right.
Eliza, what are your thoughts?
Yeah.
I never had Miss Taylor.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you did.
I had Mr. McJanet for 2 years and Demers for grade 12 with Ian.
Yeah, we had English. Do we also have writing together?
No, I did not do writing.
Okay, it was just English.
Wait, we had writing as a class?
Yeah.
That was an
Yeah.
option. I get shit from Keith for that all the time. It was like a creative writing class, and it was like my favorite class in high school. And then it was with the MERS, and there was only maybe a dozen of us who were in the class. And then, of course, this is like second semester, grade 12, so most of us just
Yeah.
fucked off by June. And then, yeah,
Yeah, I took it, I think last year as an elective, a creative writing class. So
You know,
I didn't even know we had one.
There you go. Who knew?
you know,
I guess I should do my last good bad insert adjective here. Since I haven't been in this town that often for the last couple years, there's been a lot of new food trucks that have come up, and one of them that caught my eye was is it Boozer Rolls or
Boozer Rolls?
Yeah, Boozer Rolls. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that? I've never had it, so I'd like to hear your thoughts.
We did a big eats on that, I think, Rav and I did last year. Let me go back and see if I can find it. I'll let Eliza and Jasmeen talk first, but I think we did a big eat.
What are your thoughts on Boozer Rolls?
I might have had boozer rolls once last summer.
Okay.
They're good.
Cool.
I don't know. They're fun. It's definitely an experience. It's expensive as far as ice cream goes, but it's good.
That I can say yes to that. I can preach that.
Jasmeen?
I actually haven't tried it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge like dessert person.
Okay.
I'm very I don't really go to food trucks and stuff. Like
Yeah.
I go to McDonald's.
Fair enough.
So
Their soft serve is very good still.
But by the way, just for people who don't remember or don't know, I do remember Jasmeen every lunch hour would have to have an ice cap, or else she would not function in the afternoon. So if we had an accounting class in the afternoon and she didn't have an ice cap, we were screwed, and it was going to be a long accounting class.
That wasn't an afternoon thing. That was like every 2 hours she needed a new ice cap.
I just remember it like if she because we had lunch hour obviously, and if she didn't get an ice cap at lunch hour, she was done for the afternoon.
It was so bad. I like look back at it and the amount of ice caps I had. I think like in one day my record was 6 or 7. It's like disgusting. Like I'm like looking one day, like morning to end, like 7 ice caps.
Wow.
And I'm just like
straight ice caps.
Hmm?
You're running on straight ice caps.
Yeah, ice caps, like McDonald's every day for lunch. I don't eat I'm not someone who eats like a lot healthier now, but like I can't drink an ice cap that often. Like once in a while I'll still have it. But when I was like funny enough, when I was like going through my yearbook, because I was cleaning out my closet, I was flipping through my yearbook and every single person who wrote in my yearbook mentioned ice caps. And I was like, holy, like I actually had a problem. Because I was like mean when I didn't have one.
I'm pretty sure Mr. Rabiq like made fun of you for when you didn't have one or when you had one.
Mr. Rabiq, I think like every teacher at House Sound thought I was like slightly crazy. I think they thought I was like weird. But yeah, he made fun of me a lot. But I love Mr. Rabiq. He was one of my favorite teachers.
Rabiq ruled. Yeah, I found the Bosa rolls and I think I gave it a 4 stars. And I can't even remember.
That's pretty good.
I don't want to go through it all and see what I had, but yeah.
There you go. Well, I'll have to go try it at some point. But I wanted to know your guys' thoughts on it before I go and venture and spend. Is it what $10, $12 on like?
Yeah, good, have fun spending $20 on ice cream.
Can I do a good, bad, or blank?
Yes.
Sure.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's insert adjective here, but sure, yeah, you try.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Do I have to like give like a talk? Like you gave like a background.
You whatever you want. You can just say the.
Okay, I just want to. Okay.
Jasmeen,
online dating apps. Good, bad,
Ooh.
or insert adjective.
No,
Who's going first?
It's funny. No, it's funny because I know some people. Like I know some people who've actually met like husband or wife through Tinder.
Yeah.
I think that's more of a rarity though. Like I think that's more every blue moon, not like I don't think every Tinder relationship is ending in a marriage, so I wouldn't bank on it. But I think it's fine. I mean, if that's what you're doing and that's what you're interested in, go for it. I think it's fine.
Is fine your adjective?
Fine's my adjective. I don't even know if fine is an adjective.
Yeah, fine's an adjective.
Fine's an adjective? Okay.
Yeah, that works. Eliza, go ahead if you want.
I'm leaning towards bad. I don't think I'm the right person to give a judgment on this, but yeah, I'm leaning towards bad. I don't enjoy it that much.
I do know some people who have told me, like, in the small town setting, it doesn't go well. Like, if you're from Squamish and you use Tinder and then you just find all the people that you went to high school with in a half a day, because you're either A, horny, or B, bored, or C, all of the above, and then you just find everybody that you went to high school with at the same time. That's probably one of the biggest drawbacks somebody was telling me. So just throwing that out there.
Like, I don't know. I've had it's not great success. I'd rather meet someone in person and talk to them face to face versus online. That's just how I've always been. But I it does work for some people and it just doesn't work for everyone. And I'm one of those people it doesn't work for. So
Do you use the FaceTime feature?
Sorry?
I said, do you use the FaceTime feature?
No.
Okay, okay, this is a good question now that you bring it up. What apps are you, outside of like FaceTime, are you actually using like the video call feature on? Like we video call on Discord, I FaceTime people, but I'm not going on the Instagram video call. If somebody sends me an Instagram video call, I'm probably blocking you. Like that's like too far. You know where else to reach me.
I've gone a Snapchat video call before.
Yeah, I do Snapchat.
Yeah, there's that.
I'm
Sometimes.
gonna use all of them, I guess.
I had Messenger. We used to play when COVID was really first happened. We used to play Among Us. Eliza came on like twice, but then she was like kicked out right at the beginning, so she left.
Yeah, they thought it was
We played Minecraft. There were some of us who were playing Minecraft at the beginning of the pandemic, and I never played it before. And then I realized I'm not meant to play Minecraft. It's not.
No, Among Us, like we played a lot.
What about Fortnite?
Never.
No.
Do you know how many times when I bring up Fortnite, like Jazz Joe says she'll kick my ass in Fortnite?
Because she probably will.
Good.
Yeah, and it's just like yeah, I'm not that good. Like I don't know if she thinks I'm a good because I hang out with Rab and Keith and they play Fortnite, and Scott is actually a big gamer boy. But I mean, I'm not a good Fortnite player. Stop. If you threaten me with Fortnite, that's an empty threat. Is there any other good, bad, or insert adjective here that you'd like to put in? Anybody? No?
Eliza, go. Think of one.
Eliza's got one going, yeah.
I'm blanking. I don't.
Okay.